Blood donation ceremonies are a way to recognize and celebrate the selfless acts of blood donors. These ceremonies are held at various venues across the UK and are a significant event for both the donors and the recipients of the blood. Here we see highlights from just one of the many ceremonies. The date is Thursday the 16th of April, 2026. The venue, the Sheraton, City of Manchester.
Hi, I'm Danielle Pettit. I'm the Assistant Director Strategic Operations at NHSBT. We are here today at the Sheraton in Manchester to honour the most amazing people on the planet. People who've given over 100 blood donations or over 250 platelet donations. These people are awesome. They are the heroes of our society, and we are looking forward to looking after them for the day.
Heroes of our society indeed. With just the people within this room, there has been 21,381 pints of whole blood and 10,785 platelet units donated, supplying the needs of 96,498 patients, which is enough to fill Manchester City Football Stadium twice over. So, when do we all start to become blood donors?
Well, I started doing it when I turned 18, actually, 1989. And when I went to university in the early 90s, I did it a couple of times. Then when I started work, I kind of gave up because I never had time to do it really, working full time and going to the pub all the time. And then I worked in an office in 2000, and we were above the Blood Donor Centre in the centre of Manchester. So I said one lunchtime, I'll pop down. And I've been doing it ever since, 3 or 4 times a year.
The guest speaker today is Rick Mills, who has come to show his gratitude and share with us his personal experiences of how the blood donor has assisted his family.
Thank you to NHSBT for allowing me to come and speak at such a privileged occasion for these magnificent...
I've been speaking about my experience. I've received blood as a 5-year-old back in 1978. I was a sporadic donor through my life, so I think I gave 10 units in 10 years, which was not very good for me really, but when I look back on it. But my first blood donation I was 21. We got to probably understanding a bit more about blood donation when we got to 2007, when my wife Kerry was diagnosed with placenta previa and she started bleeding at 18 weeks. We didn't quite know at that time what it was, but after that diagnosis she was hospitalised. She bled a little bit all the way through her pregnancy. Unfortunately she got to 24 weeks and 4 days when her waters broke, and she was rushed to St Mary's Hospital in Manchester. We got there and she went into labour, and she lost a lot of blood during that labour process, which lasted 24 hours. So much so she needed 2 units of blood pushed into her at any one time. There were lots of alarms going off. She was grey, and I really did fear for my wife's life at the time. She gave birth to our son Christian, who unfortunately was stillborn. It was horrendous, as anyone can imagine, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone that. It was a point in that time when I sort of realised the importance of blood donation, because without it my wife would have not been here. And it made me reflect a lot about how sporadic my blood donation had been, and since that time I've pretty much tried to stick to my every 12 weeks. So I'm now up to 95 units myself. So fingers crossed I might, make it to 100, but I'm never going to count my chickens on that one.
So from her, from me, from my family, I thank you all so much for doing what you do. And probably some of you in this room may not know what you do. You just go out there and give blood. It's more than that. You save lives, you make a difference to people's lives, and you really do, me included. So thank you, enjoy your afternoon. It's absolutely been a privilege to speak to you all, so thank you.
I wanted to do more. I got in touch with Linda Hamblin, who was the CEO at the time at NHSBT, and asked her what can I do more. I'm a donor, but I want to do more for the service, and I felt a duty to pay something back in. I was doing some campaigning with them, doing what I could really, but then I decided to run a campaign of my own after I lost a lot of weight, got fit, was doing a lot of cycling, a lot of running, a lot of mountain climbing. So I thought, well, instead of getting people to sponsor me money, why don't they sign up to give blood? So I came up with the hashtag Blood Not Money, which is a campaign that still knocks about now. If you look on any social media site and look it up, then you'll see that that's me. I've not been as active, dodgy knees, getting older and all that, but there are people still out there who actually do the campaigning, do the sponsoring. So anyone who's interested, look up the hashtag and try and get in touch through social media platforms, and I can put you in touch with what to do. It's dead easy really. Just use the hashtag, go and get people to sign up to give blood. So it's been an amazing day, sharing my story. It's an emotive story, but I think it's important to share with people that blood donation comes from us, selfless people. It's very altruistic in this country. We don't do it for gratitude money. It's nice to recognise these people for an event like this though, and it's been lovely to be able to come and share my experience and really give some meaning behind the units that they've donated. So it's been great, so thanks very much.
The name of each donor present is read out and shown on the screen, followed by an applause by all.
I know you will be doing more, but you're here for that. Faye Addy, 100 donations. Faye, thank you. I've got Michael Alger, am I going to get that right? Yes, fabulous. 250 donations, thank you. And Christina Alden, fantastic, Christina, thank you for you as well. This is working, this is good. I've got Ian Donnell. Donnell? Yes, thank you. I've got Charles Greenwood. Thank you. Charles, this is the man who's made me do an interview today. I'm all right talking to all of you, a camera not so much. So special thank you to you for that one.
We salute these outstanding donors of today and continue to encourage others to do something amazing by giving blood.